Don't know how to turn my camera back around. How do I do it? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Solo layout? No. No. Hey, Sarah. I don't know how to turn my camera around. I don't know how to do it. I'm trying to click and it won't do it. I'm sitting here at McDonald's wasting time. So I figured I would go live and say hi to you guys before I went to my appointment. But I don't remember. Hey, Misdemeanor. Hey, Carla. You know what? And Eagle. I want to make you guys mods. I have to go into. I don't think I can do it from StreamYards. I can't. Hold on. Oops. Wow, I'm having help me's today. How do you turn the camera around? Anybody know from a Android? It says remove from stream, exit solo layout, or mute. I don't want to do any of those things. What if I touch the camera? I don't know. I'm done playing with it. Let me go into YouTube real quick so I can mod you guys. I give up. Let me add moderator. Add moderator. And where is Eagle? There she is. Add moderator. Okay, I'm back. So how is everybody today? Everybody having a good Wednesday? I don't really have much to talk about. Like I said, I'm just sitting here wasting time at McDonald's. I have to go to an appointment and I had to go to the store to get some stuff, and I thought it was going to take longer than it did. I mean, longer than it did, but it didn't. So now I'm sitting here. I was like, oh, I'll pull into McDonald's because they got free Wi-Fi and I don't have to use my data, and I can go live with you guys. My husband's texting me to get him a Powerball. Bored the house. Glad you went live. Oh, are you bored? I know. Not many people have been live today. I was hoping people would be live today so I had something to listen to while I clean the house and stuff. Oh, you're painting? I love painting. Hey, Galloway. I love painting. Did you get the article I sent you about the Fort Hood? Something seriously bad is going down there. I did Puss in Boots. They found another, just for anybody that is in here that hasn't seen it, they have discovered another soldier dead at Fort Hood. It wasn't on Fort Hood's property. It was actually near where they found Vanessa's body. They're saying that it's under investigation, so they're not saying whether foul play was met or anything yet. They haven't released that, but they did. That is the third body in a month that has been a Fort Hood soldier. A Fort Hood soldier. It's the third one in a month. So something is definitely going on in Fort Hood. It was another male. I can't remember his name, but even if I could, I know it would be a name that I could not pronounce. That was one thing. It was definitely a name I could not pronounce for the life of me. But yeah. Hey, Sloan. So that's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Every time I show hubby what it looks like, he calls and says, "Well, how about we do this?" I told him, "Bitch, you got a mouse in your pocket." Don't you love that? Wow, like Fort Hood has a serial. That is what I said. Um, Mind you, it was my own opinion, but that is one thing I absolutely said. I said, sounds like a serial killer to me. Sounds like there is a soldier inside Fort Hood that is actually doing some damage. But I don't know. I don't know. Did you end up getting to the dentist, misdemeanor? I hope you did. I know you were going to try today to get into the dentist. I hope you were able to get in. Puss in Boots just posted the link to the story about the other Fort Hood. So if anybody wants to click on the link, that is the news that is out right now. Like I said, they have not said whether it was foul play or not yet, but they are investigating. Sarah, do a gray from medium to dark. I love the gray. I like gray too. I like the color gray. My daughter, when we moved into my house, my son picked a really dark gray. It's really, really pretty. It's like a charcoal gray, but not completely charcoal. And oh, good. I'm glad you have an appointment tomorrow. I mean, it kind of stinks. I wish it was today because that means one more day of being in discomfort. But he did it like a charcoal gray, but it's a really nice color. And my daughter, being my vibrant, bright daughter that she is, she picked this neon green. It's like I could absolutely do a green screen, I think, from her bedroom. Like, and it's so bright. I mean, it's pretty. It's pretty, but it's going to be a bitch if I ever want to cut when she moves out and I want to cover it. But maybe I won't now because I probably will make her room my office and then I don't have to have a green screen. I'll already have one on the walls. I wanted to do gray eagle. Oh my gosh, I've got to show you a picture of how bad it looks. Sarah, I'm painting a coffee table for a hobby's bitch cave. I built the table myself and now finishing it up. See, I love doing stuff like that, Eagle. Like I made all my plant boxes out of pallets. I broke up the pallets and I actually made the plant boxes out of it. I love to paint. Like I get those paint by numbers all the time just so I can sit here and I can paint while I listen to a live. But yeah, so I hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. I'm glad it's almost Friday. I have no plans this weekend. My poor husband, I feel so bad for him. He's been working crazy, crazy overtime lately, trying, and he came home today and he's like, I'm working Saturday too. So I'm all by myself on Saturday again. I usually look forward to the weekends because I get to spend it with him, but he bailing on me. He's going to work. But at least it's only a half a day. Oh my God, Jenna, I have been following the triple murder in Florida. Dad with the phone was live, and I'm telling you, nobody was live today. And I noticed Dad with the phone was live, and he was doing the press conference. But I haven't heard about that triple murder in Florida, so I was kind of lost. I listened to the press conference for a little bit, but I'm really lost on what happened. Like, who did they kill? I have no idea. And I know there was 3 involved. A TJ, I know that, and then a girl and a guy. and the girl and the guy were lying to police to protect TJ. That's what I got in the press conference today, but then I shut it off. Hey, Christy. I'm not talking about anything interesting. I'm just in here wasting time. Figured I'd go live and talk to all you fabulous people. It happened on Friday and solved today. Oh, wow. Now, I wonder if it got solved so quickly because those two other people turned on the guy. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it. Link, let me see if I can do it from my phone. Can I add? I kicked myself out. That's what I get for pushing buttons. There's the guest. Invite guest. Copy. Okay, give me a second because now I gotta go to YouTube and drop it. This will be the first time that I've had a guest while I'm on my phone. I want to see if this really works because everybody's been wondering, and you're going to be the first person to try it out to see if it actually works. Because everybody's like, I don't know if we can do guests from your phone. I guess we'll find out. I don't know where you would go. Like, there's not. Okay, I see a guest button. Oh, this is cool. Add to stream.
Remote live, courtesy Jenna.
It works.
Isn't that awesome?
It works. That is so cool.
That
Everybody
is so
knows
cool.
now it works from your phone. You can invite a guest through your phone. So
That's
yes,
awesome.
please explain this case.
Okay, so these two guys, they're in their late 20s, one's 30, best friends forever, go fishing, night fishing, which is so much fun, by the way, Friday night. They're going to go, they're all headed down to the lake, really rural area called Frostproof, Florida. Maybe 2,000 people live there, something like that, very small. So they're going to go meet down at the lake. Two of the guys are in a white truck. One guy is in the red truck. The guy in the red truck stops at a Dollar General store, picks some stuff up, is talking to the cash register guy, or the cashier, tells him that they're meeting down. Kevin was one of the guys that's meeting him down there, and they're going fishing. Well, there's a guy standing behind him and his girlfriend and his brother, and they're like, well, what are they doing? Interrupting their conversation a little bit. He says, they're meeting Kevin down at the lake to go fishing. So he leaves, takes his little bag and leaves. About 15, 20 seconds later, they get taken care of and they leave. He heads down to the lake. He passes his two buddies, or he comes up on his two other buddies in the white truck. They park kind of in the middle of the road and they're talking door to door, trying to figure out where they're going to go fish. Okay. So this other truck with TJ and his girlfriend and his brother pull up behind the white truck. I think. No, the red truck. Sorry. He gets out. He grabs the driver of the white truck and starts yelling at him, "Where's my truck? You freaking sold my truck motor." And he just keeps repeating that over and over. And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And he looks at the guy and he goes, "Where's Kevin?" Well, Kevin was in the passenger seat. So he goes around the side of the truck, hits him, and then gets pissed off and starts shooting it. Ends up shooting both of the guys in the white truck. The guy in the red truck is trying to get out. He basically just turns around and starts firing into the door. Calls his brother to come over and help him. When he goes to open the red truck door, guy falls out. They pick him up, put him in the back of the truck, and they take off. They go to McDonald's and order like 10 hamburgers and 2 chicken burgers or some crazy shit. So the police, of course, find out about it. One of the kids is able to call his dad, young men rather, and he just takes off to the field because he knows where they normally meet to go fishing or whatever. His son is dying. He's not dead yet. He runs to go get help, like where the Dollar General store is or whatever. Um, makes a call to the police. Now they had cell phones, but I mean, you're a parent. You're witnessing three people who are either dead or dying, and it's a massacre. So I'm sure he didn't think to find a cell phone on them, and the police said they had a hard time finding it even when they looked for it. So they basically kind of put out a national thing that be on the lookout for these guys, or anyone bloody or whatever. They're looking for them. Get tips in. They go and do all kinds of public service stuff. Do briefings or whatever. And all over the country, people are sending in like psychics. Well, this is what happened, or I know a person who lives down there, or whatever. But all these tips, to the point that it overwhelmed their system, and they had to get volunteers in to come help. But when they started asking around town, everyone pointed to TJ. He has 260 felony charges. 260. And the cop said, the sheriff goes, I did not stutter. Yeah. So he should be in jail, is not in jail, clearly. The other two people with him, his brother had a misdemeanor charge in his entire life. The female had no charges. So yeah, they've got them in custody. Initially, everybody lied. TJ lawyered up almost immediately because he knows the drill. And then the other two were just really, really uncooperative, and they caught him in lies. But yeah, that's how they caught him. They got evidence. They found one shell casing where they had this little camp set up in the woods. They were hiding. They were off the grid. So they did ballistics on it, and it does match the bullets at the scene. It came from his camper. So they've got video footage. So they kind of got him dead to rights. Am I by myself? Where did she go? Okay, so what do y'all want to know about Jenna? Ask me. Ask me. I'll tell you her deepest, darkest secrets. I'm kidding. Okay, so what do we do, guys? Can you all still hear me? Anyone? I'm going to hop down if you can hear me.
Oh my goodness. Did I lose her? You hear me? Wow, that was crazy. All of a sudden, my phone started wigging out. I don't know what it was. I'm sorry, Misdemeanor. Hold on, I'll send you because I really want to. Can you still see the link? You can come back up because I was right in the middle of that. I was really enjoying what you said. I broke it. But hold on. I can actually resend the link because I'm sure it's lost. Because I was really liking what you said. Oh, but you see it. All right. Let me add you. Add to stream. Okay. Sorry. I was
No,
pushing buttons.
that's no problem. Don't touch anything. I'm kidding. I was going to tell them all your deepest, darkest secrets while I was up here. Oh my God, I think I lost her again. It's my voice. Oh my God, I killed her again. Did I scare her? You think? Poor Jenna. Poor baby girl. So what's everybody doing? Oh, I know. I kick myself off all the time. That almost sounded bad, didn't it? Oh, she's gone again. That poor baby. Yeah, the mad scientist is going to take over. Yeah, but y'all, it's a really interesting case, honest God. And this little sheriff is so impressive because from the minute that they started on this, the first minute that they got the phone call, they have not stopped working on this case. So
Wow, that's crazy. I'm
you
back.
came back.
Back.
Don't leave me.
I, I, I don't know what is going on. All of a sudden, my phone is just like freaking out.
I can hear it now later.
Misdemeanor
Pixie's
can
gonna say,
take over anytime. Misdemeanor can take over anytime.
I can hear it now.
Although
Pixie's
I
gonna.
missed that whole story. I missed it all. I
Did you
got
really?
that the car. I did. I got to where you were talking about him thinking he stole the car, was going to steal the truck or whatever,
Yeah,
and then I
he
lost
kept
you.
saying, "Where's my truck? You sold my damn engine out of my truck," and he just kept repeating that. And then he asked, "Where's Kevin?" Well, Kevin was in the passenger seat. That's who he thought stole the truck motor. So he went around to the side of the car, and now he's in between the trucks, and he hits Kevin, and then just gets madder, keeps talking about the truck engine, and just shoots them both. They said 9 or 10 bullets into that cab,
So how is
and
the woman involved?
they were both in the car or the
They
truck
were
that
in
they
the
were
car.
driving. Yeah.
Okay,
And so he
but they
turns
were
around.
lying.
Oh, yeah. They lied about everything. Like, we don't know what you're talking about. We went, and none of their stories were consistent except for one detail. And that was that they had gone and they had bought the 10 hamburgers and the 2 chicken burgers. That's the only thing that they were consistent on. The girl said she didn't see anything, didn't hear anything, basically. The guy was like, I saw it, but I didn't get out of the truck. I mean, it was bizarre. So he's in between these two trucks. The guy in the red truck is trying to tell him, look, you know, you don't have to do this, put the gun down, drop, and he turned around and started killing, he shot him. At one point, the magazine of his gun fell out, and he is like pushing Kevin's body over and finds it and puts it back in and shoots some more. These guys were not, there was no drugs in any of the vehicles. However, the alleged perpetrator, the vehicle he was driving belonged to a relative, and she got really ticked off because there was like red clay all over the outside of the vehicle. So they went and cleaned it. So there went some evidence. And if they're druggies, they're going to clean out whatever is in the inside. And the law
Right.
enforcement officer said it's been cleaned. I mean, it's not that there wasn't stuff there. It's been cleaned, like detailed. So, but they've got video footage of them at the dollar store. They have video footage, I believe, of them going into the McDonald's or whatnot. They have one shell casing that was found at TJ's compound. There's like several little camper trailers all kind of surrounding this one little area deep back in the woods. They're off the grid because, they're criminals. But they did find one shell casing that matched the shell casings at the scene. So now TJ has lawyered up.
Wow. Carla said she sneezed 10 times and you ignore her all the time.
Listen, you need to get those allergies under control, Miss Thang.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Well, I didn't see your sneezing emoji. Where the hell's your sneezing emoji?
Right?
Just saying.
I'm so excited that I get a guest while I'm on my phone.
Now you can take me anywhere, Jenna.
I can take you anywhere. So that's really cool. But the only thing is, just for anybody watching, I know Ems was trying to figure out. So you have the guest button on your phone. You click the guest, you copy the clipboard, but you have to go over to the YouTube to be able to place the link on YouTube. And then you come back to StreamYards. And then you get like a little, you know how like when people text you, you get that little circle with one person, like two messages, one message. That's what it gives you. It just gives you a little circle that say you have a guest backstage. It's pretty cool.
And do you
Oh, it's
have a
fixing the storm. We need a good storm where I am. We need a
oh,
good one.
we've been
Yeah.
having them. Thank God. Our temperatures are mid 70s or low 80s, which is not typical at all.
Well, this is another question I wanted to ask you.
Go ahead.
You have been having internet trouble.
Yeah.
And you have wanted to kill AT&T, I believe, for the
Yep.
last 2 weeks. And they
Yep.
were coming out today.
They did.
How was the result?
He was very rude. Didn't
Oh,
explain, didn't answer my questions barely with like a yeah or nah. Okay, all right, so you can't
oh,
speak. Maybe he could only grunt. I don't know. Maybe it's a disability and I shouldn't pick on him. But I wanted to kick his ass. By the way, his jeans were halfway off his ass. That's so gross.
oh, so
Um,
you had a crack when you get to
I,
stare at his
they sent a
partner's
they
crack
sent
all the whole time?
they sent a
Ew.
crack dealer to my house to fix my shit. Yeah. So he come to find out what it looked like to me was that the internet was never hooked up to the dish. It was never, like
Oh,
programmed in. Yeah. So that was
because you
gravy.
seem to be going pretty strong right now. So I'm thinking that it's
Oh
fixed,
yeah,
right?
it's fixed. Thank God. And I go to the
That's
dentist
good.
tomorrow. I called the dentist. Well, my mom called, found one for me. And so I called her to see what I needed to do or whatever. And she said, well, we'll have to determine if it needs to be pulled here or if you need to go to an oral surgeon. I said, I don't know, but I can tell you this, my entire jaw is swollen. I cannot even touch my face. It's abscess. She goes, oh no, she won't even pull it tomorrow. Just come in, let her
No,
look at
keep
it.
antibiotics.
Uh-huh.
She'll see you give you antibiotics and then send you home for what is it, 7 days or something before they'll
Yeah.
pull it. But at least it
Yep.
won't hurt. Once they get that infection gone, at least it
Yep.
won't hurt.
Yep.
So that's the most painful part is when it's infected. That's what
Right.
hurts.
And see, so many doctors think I'm just coming in to get pain medicine. Just give me pain. No, I want the pain gone. The medicine is just going to mask it. I need this stuff healed. Thank you, Jesus, please. Yeah, I'm always mad at my husband because he's the one that did the AT&T crap. I said, nobody told you to go out and buy cable. Is that on the grocery list? Huh?
And then he's not even there to deal with it. He leaves it all to you. Like,
You should have
he
seen him.
orders a fantastic package deal, saves you money.
Right. As long as you get rid of most everything you just bought in the next 90 days, you're good. Otherwise, you're stuck with all of it. And you can pay us $300 a month for cable. No, not doing it.
Oh no, Christy, I'm sorry. Christy needs an oral surgeon too,
Oh,
and she
Christy.
can't get an appointment anywhere.
I
They're
know.
all
I
booked
really
up.
lucked out. I
Oh,
really lucked out. Although I
that's
don't know how he's going to
horrible.
perform any oral surgery on my mouth if I have a mask on. Just kidding.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I ended up having an abscess tooth.
Uh-huh.
Why COVID was going on. So I can tell you how it works. I had to go into the dentist office. I had to stand behind the line, and the receptionist leans out the glass window and takes my temperature with my forehead.
Okay.
To make sure I don't have the temperature, I have to leave my mask on. I sit in the waiting room. Mind you, I'm the only one in the waiting room because they're letting only one patient in at a time. So basically, they have it scheduled where by the time the patient goes into the back room, they have another one coming in the waiting room. So there's no more than one person in the waiting room. So I go in and I'm wearing my mask. The dentist comes in. She's pregnant, mind you. She's got a mask on. And I'm like, so how does this work? She's like, oh, you just take off your mask. I'm like, okay. So literally it's the same as in the dentist as if there wasn't COVID going on.
Right.
I literally took off my mask. They Novocained me. But while the Novocaine was working, I had to put my mask back on. So like for the 10 minutes that they wait for your tooth to go numb, I had to put the mask back on. Then she would come in, I take the mask back off, she'd check it, and give me more Novocaine. I put it back on, and then finally she would pull it, and literally they pull it, stuck gauze in my mouth, and then they said, you got to put your mask back on. So I'm literally got gauze in my mouth. My whole mouth is numb, and I'm trying to breathe through a mask. It was horrible, but it
That's
worked.
crazy.
So
Well, and I can understand.
Yeah,
I mean, generally people that are coming in they have an infection of some sort, and they're in pain.
right,
So that makes sense to me
right.
that they would be a little more cautious because your face is right there. It's a wet
Yep,
orifice, that you
yep.
can spew God knows what from. And
Mm-hmm.
if you got that infection, you're immunocompromised anyway. Who knows if you don't have it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But
So-
even to sign anything, you know how you have to sign that consent when they go to pull your teeth? You have to
Yep.
sign that consent form and
Like this-
stuff. They
like you could die from
literally
this?
they gave me a pen. I signed it. I went to hand it back to them, and they're like, nope, it's your pen now. They wouldn't even take the pen back. They were like, no, we give everybody a new pen to sign it.
I'm gonna
It's
make
crazy.
about 15 different appointments so I can get a whole new set of pens. Just saying. Change my mind. Sign it halfway and go, oh wait, I just remembered. I have ballet class, and run out the door with the pen.
All right.
I don't take ballet. If you knew me, you would know I would never take ballet. I cannot walk and chew gum at the same time. Please. Yep.
Right. I would never be able to do ballet either. I don't even know how they walk on their toes, like where they
can't do it.
dance and do that silhouette or whatever and go up on it. There is no way. No way. I don't know how they do it.
Look at Carla
Nope.
making fun of me, laughing at me because she
Carla's
knows I can't
laughing
do
at
ballet.
this to me.
Yeah. Little hooker. I'm gonna hop down off of here. Like, no, don't. leave
Okay.
me.
Well, thank you for telling me that story. I'll definitely check into it. I mean,
Good.
kind of stinks now because you know how now that they're in custody and stuff, you know it's going to take forever for that trial to begin.
Oh, I know.
So it kind of stinks that I didn't be able to know about it prior. But like you
Yeah.
said, you know, it happened on Friday and they had it solved today. So, but still, it's going to be one to keep an eye on for sure. But definitely check out that Fort Hood thing. It's
I'm going
crazy.
to.
Something's
going
going
to.
on in Fort Hood.
Do you
Yeah,
know?
something's going on.
Did you hear when Maxine Galliane, whatever her name is, Jeffrey Epstein's chick? Her court trial starts July of next year or June of next year.
Isn't that
That-
crazy?
That's nuts.
Because they don't care about them that are in jail or whatever. Because even if they, you know, say they get found guilty and they get so many years, they just use their time in jail as time served, you know.
served,
So
yeah.
it's not a big deal. But yeah.
Well, and I'm
No,
wondering too
it's
because
crazy.
she signed Jeffrey Epstein signed something, no prosecution agreement, where none of his associates connected to that
Oh, yeah.
case could ever be tried. Who gets to give a deal like that? That doesn't sound
Oh,
sane to me. If I were a prosecutor, I would never say,
no.
and here's your deal. It's like, let's make a deal. They got a good one. I don't know. We shall see.
Yeah.
So-
It makes you wonder if they're just trying to. Yeah, that is crazy.
Oh, there's some people
But
they
thank you
want to
for coming
catch.
up.
Thank you for having me. I'm gonna hop down in the
Yeah.
chat.
Mm,
Love you, Jenna.
Okay, sounds good. I'm not going to be on much longer. I have my appointment, but thank you. But yeah, I don't have much longer. Like I said, I didn't really have anything particular to say. I was just wasting time, and I figured I'd talk to all you fine people. And today I actually worked more on the Turpin case, the House of Horrors. So that is definitely going to be the next crime that I do. I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on the Fort Hood thing as soon as they release whether it was natural causes or if it was suspicious. I'll definitely let you guys know. But I'm thinking I'm going to probably do the Turpin case probably Saturday. because my husband has to work and I'm going to be home by myself. And that gives me plenty of time to, get everything written out and all my research done. So I think I'm going to do it, like I said, Saturday. Don't forget tonight, guys. Tonight is Common Ground. Don't forget, everybody be there with your popcorn and your soda, 9 o'clock. And it's going to be on the Truth panel. And if you want something to say, please go up on panel. Truth and Smokey are the best people to have there. They'll make you feel right at home. They will not let anybody bash you or attack you. So if you really have something to say, that, like, I'm telling you, these are the best people to have on panel. They're very non-judgmental, I guess it would be the word, funny. They make it easy for you. And if you don't feel comfortable, please put that email in and just say what you need to say. Just make sure on that email you just say, I don't want to come up, but I do want you to read this, because if you don't put that, Smokey can read it. He's not going to. But it's tonight, 9 o'clock. The email, just in case anybody's in here that wants to email, it's subslivesmatter@yahoo.com. You have to have your email in before 9 o'clock, because 9 o'clock or on, I don't think they're going to be able to get to it and see it. So I think from what I've heard from Smokey, he's going to be doing like a time limit type thing. So there's not so many people on panel and it doesn't get crazy. And that way there's not talking over each other and stuff like that. I know the first one, it was a trial run, but I know we learned a lot from that first panel. So I think this one will run a little bit smoother, and still it's a learning process. But it is going to be on Truth panel. If one of my mods, I don't know if anybody has the Truth link, post it just in case nobody in here is subbed. I'm pretty sure everybody in here knows Tracy's channel, but just in case, we want to put it in there so everybody can be there. But yeah, it's 9 o'clock tonight. So I know I'm going to have, not my popcorn, I'm going to have my ice cream and my soda, and I'll be in my PJs, nice and comfy and ready. I was going to go on panel, but I basically vented everything I needed to vent last night. So I think I'll be all right, I might go up if something gets brought up and I feel like I have to add to it, but I'm definitely going to just sit and enjoy and try to get feedback from the subs and stuff and all that. So I'm really excited about that. But I have to go. I have to go to my appointment. Thank you guys for dropping that link. I will talk to you guys all later. If you have not subbed to my channel, please sub. If you have not hit those likes, please hit those likes. I hope everybody has a fabulous rest of the day. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay beautiful, and I'll see you guys tonight on the channel. Love you all. Bye.